everybody, happy weekend. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a really good one and I hope you're doing really well. I am actually filming this on the day that it needs to be uploaded. So we have had like a nightmare of a week. Lawson has been going through his 6-week growth spurt and it's been a freaking nightmare. So apologies if this is late uploading or anything like that. I'm literally like trying to film it and then trying to edit it and upload it all in one day, and just because we haven't had any time this week, like I haven't had any time, I've just been with Lawson sitting there on me all week. That's been pretty much my life for the entire week. So today's video I wanted to show you what is in my baby box. So I was advised by my sister-in-law to keep a baby box downstairs with me at all times, with kind of like everything that you're gonna need for the day, just so you're not like constantly like running up and downstairs or running about the house like, crap, where are the nappies, where are the wipes, where's this, where's that. It's been honestly a lifesaver. So if you have a newborn baby and you haven't got one of these, that's the biggest piece of advice I can give you, is to get one, because it saved me so much heck and it just makes everything a ton easier. So I'm going to share with you today what I keep in mine, and then hopefully you can build yours as well and we can share it together. Oh, it's heavy. So the first thing I have in mine is a tummy time pillow. We try and have tummy time every single day, where I just lie Lawson on his belly and he tries to lift his little head up. He's getting really good at it. So I need this on a daily basis, so it's in my baby box. A muslin cloth. So we use this to wipe Lawson after he's feeding or during his feeding. He's a pretty messy eater, so we need this on a regular basis. I change it sort of every day really, because it gets pretty nasty pretty quickly. And yeah, muslin cloth. The next thing I have in here is my maternity notes. Now I've been discharged from my midwife, but these were really handy to keep in here whilst I was still having visits and things like that. And I also have in here Lawson's little red book. So whenever the health visitor comes over, or I need to pop to doctors or just check how he's doing randomly because I'm paranoid, I get this out and it's in my box, nice and easy, I know where it is. I also have in here a little vest, spare vest, and a spare change of clothes. This is just like a little sleep suit, grey and white stripe, that's from Asda. I just keep that in here just in case we have an emergency where he like poos on himself or wheezes on himself. It does happen pretty regularly, I'm not gonna lie. Randomly got a dummy box in here. I don't know why this is in here. It's just a box for dummies. I also have some cotton buds, just in case sometimes he gets like really like sleep around his eye, or like boogers up his nose and like around his nose and like stuff around his mouth, and it's pretty gross. So what I'll do sometimes if he's looking a bit around the face, I will like just wet one of these with warm water and just dab it, just to kind of clear his face up a bit so he looks a bit more presentable. Big wad of nappies, can't get enough of these. That's all there is to say about that really, nappies. Oh, we have some toys. So I've got, I mean newborns don't really play that much, he's only like 7 weeks old, but we've got these like rattles anyway, and now he's more alert, I tend to like shove these in his face and be like, look, what's this? And he pays attention and he likes it. So I've got some rattles in here for when he's awake and when he wants to play. Nappy cream, can't go wrong with that. Hand gel, this is really important, just because, I don't know, I'm really paranoid because I think Lawson had an infection when he was first born. I am super paranoid about passing on germs and germs in general. So I keep this in my box and spray, squeeze it, spray it, I don't know where it is, squeeze it on my hand every chance I get really, to make sure there's no germs. Baby wipes, at the moment we are just using Asda's Little Angels sensitive baby wipes. Yeah, we go through a heck of a lot of these, so we tend to buy in bulk, like 2 or 3 packs at a time, and then just keep them on us, nice and handy. Also have some nappy sacks. I don't understand paying like massive amounts of money for these. These are literally just like Tesco everyday value ones, 300, and I think they were like 70p or something. No point in paying big money for these. Also have a little book in here just in case he's looking particularly bored and like he wants to read a book. Sometimes I'll read this book to him. It's called That's Not My Squirrel, and it's got all sorts of like little fuzzy things to touch all the way through, just to, I don't know, build up their senses and things like that. So this is a really good book. He likes this. I've also got a few things for me in the box, just so that if I don't know, if I'm stuck with him on me, I can just be like, oh, I'll just grab this out and use it. So the first thing I have is my list book. I tend to make to-do lists. Things tend to go in and out of my brain quite regularly, and I don't really remember anything. So I've got a list book that I use just to make lists of things I need to do this week. It's not really interesting what's in there, to be honest. List book. Very, very important to me because I tend to forget everything. We also have a book that I have actually completed reading now, and it's kind of gone out the window last week because he was having his 6-week growth spurt and literally everything just went out the window. So, but this is a book that I read a few weeks ago. It's called The Baby Whisperer Sleep, and it's basically like a guide to kind of structuring your day a little bit more, in the hope that your baby will sleep more at night. I think now that Lawson's starting to settle down a little bit after his growth spurt, I might try and implement some of this again, and just see how he gets on, and I will let you know. But I fully recommend this book. It's a really, really good one. Another book, it's basically books in here now, but this one I found really useful as well. It's called The Wonder Weeks, and it basically, when you're going through a really stressful growth spurt and you're like crying with your baby, like I was on Friday, this is just a really good one to like make you understand why your baby is being like he's being. So at the moment I'm reading about the week 5 growth spurt, like, or the week 5 developmental leap. Obviously Lawson's was kind of around the 6-week mark. It's just a guide really, but all of the behaviour that it says in this book that babies go through at this stage, Lawson's been going through, and it's really helped me to keep sane and understand why he's being like he's being. The last one then is a nice book for me. This is what I am currently reading. It's called The Little Book of I can't pronounce it. I like to call it Heige, because I think that's a really cute word, but I don't think that's how you say it. But I am reading this at the moment. It's making me feel super cozy and super excited about Christmas and winter and all things festive. I really like it. So I've got this in here just in case I am again stuck with him on me and I'm like, I want something to do, so then I can just grab out a book and it's there and it's easy and I can grab it and yay. I also usually have like a bar of chocolate or some sweets or something that I can nibble on. Again, if he's like really demanding of my attention that day and I don't have time to eat lunch, which has been pretty much every day this week, I will have a bar of chocolate in here and nibble away at it so I don't like pass out basically. So yeah, that is everything that is in my baby box. I hope you really enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful if you have a newborn or if you're going to have a newborn. Having this has honestly saved my life on multiple occasions, so I don't have to keep like running around like a headless chicken trying to find baby essentials. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you're not already. And yeah, I hope you have a really fantastic week, you guys, and I will see you very soon. Love you, bye.